Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration, here to inspire, enlighten, and build up humanity. And welcome to my new subscriber. We now have 1,379, I think. I'm keeping track. Welcome to you. And thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate you, and I hope to give you something that will make your life better, more fulfilling, and happier. Everybody wants to be happy. So today I'm going to talk about courage and fear. They are opposites. And what is the difference between the hero and the coward? The hero confronts his fear, and the coward turns away to live another day. But does he really live? Life without risk is boring. Life without risk is not really a life well lived. That's part of the situation here in the US or in the Western world. We are so risk adverse. We want to be so safe that we actually have to do extreme sports, and many times they have to kind of break laws to do those just so they can have some excitement in their lives. It's amazing. We're so comfortable and safe. So how do we get out of that? Well, you have to do something. You have to take a chance. You have to take a risk. Go climb a tree. I always say that. Go climb a tree. Have you ever climbed a tree? Or is it, have you ever climbed a tree? I think it's climbed. Climb up high to where the limbs are swaying in the wind. Yeah, it's a risk. Yeah, I've climbed a lot of trees in my life. I'm still here, right? When I was a small child, I climbed up my first tree and couldn't get down. Had to call for my mom to come and get me. So, did I stop climbing trees? No, I kept it up. I rode motorcycles when I was younger, from the age of probably 10 years old when I had my first mini bike up until about 10 or 11 years ago. I always had some kind of a motorcycle. Harleys. I partied. I rode them drunk and high. I don't recommend that. I managed to live through it. But I always remembered that I was not the master of that motorcycle when I was drinking. I knew that it could kill me. But I still took the risk. I risked traveling across the country when I was 16 on my motorcycle. Met a guy on the highway that I didn't know. We just took off together. It was an adventure. It was a rough adventure, but I made it. I made it out to the mountains in Arizona or New Mexico. I think New Mexico. And I made it back. It was a rough trip, but I did it on $50. Yeah, I took the chance. When I look back over my life, I've had a lot of adventures. I've lived in a foreign country for 6 years, traveled through Latin America by bus, through Mexico by bus. I could go on and on. Did things always work smoothly for me? No, they didn't. I've been robbed. I've had attempted robberies. How do I say? I've been assaulted. I've been... I don't know how to say that. They tried to rob me, but I was able to beat them off. How about that? I think there's a phrase for it, but I'm not sure what it is. So sometimes I can look back on my life, well, anytime actually if I want to, and I think of what a daring adventure it's been, how exciting it's been. Yes, there were times when I was down in some deep depressions, and there were times when I was excited. I mean, it takes it all. I've said this before. If you went to a movie and the main character was safe from the time he was born, he had 2 parents, they were the greatest parents, and he went to school, then to college, met his beautiful wife, had kids, everybody was healthy, happy, and everything went his way, and he became rich and then died an old man. That would be a boring ass movie, wouldn't it? Well, your life is that movie if you don't take any risks, if everything goes your way. Well, I say everything is going your way, even when it doesn't look like that it is going your way. We just can't recognize it at the time. Do you think when I went through some of these adventures and these tragedies of losing my kids and the police wanting to arrest me for false accusations, and just, I could go on, these court battles over custody and the ex-wife lying about me like Amber Heard did Johnny Depp, except it was worse than that. That's why I had to flee the country, but now I'm back. Do you think that I thought that was, oh man, this is a wonderful adventure? No, I didn't. But the memories I have now, you can't buy that with money. I don't care how much money you have. I love money too. I like money, and I got a little bit. And it allows me to do what I want to do. Didn't seem like I would look back someday on that and think, man, I'm glad that happened. But I am. I'm glad it all happened. I have a friend that talks about being the king of the nursing home. And I asked him one time, what do you mean? He said, the man in the nursing home with the most memories and the best memories is the king. Because there comes a time in your life when that's all you have. Yeah, you may have some land, some money, and this and that. But what are your real treasures? It's the memories, the relationships you form with people. The relationships that broke up. The different things you've experienced in life. You can treasure those, and they are treasures. Truly they are. So get out there and take a damn risk today. Do something that scares you. I have it written on my list to do something every day that scares me. I did something this morning. There's this girl that wants to meet me she's a local girl from St. Louis. Damn good looking too. I'm busy, I really don't have time. And I don't want to drive to see her. She's downtown St. Louis, and I'm out here in the country a ways in a rural area. So I asked her, I said, I tell you what, meet me out here at Denny's, I said, and you know, I can do that. I have time to do that. So I had some fear she might not want to do that. But I sent her a message and said, hey, this is what I can do. If she comes, she comes. If she doesn't, she doesn't. Wasn't a big fear, small fear. We all have fear of rejection. Hell, I still have it. But I don't let it control me. And don't let the fear of failure or rejection control you. It's not a big deal. And every time you face one of those fears, it becomes easier to face it the next time, which brings you a more exciting, adventurous, and fulfilling life. Man needs challenges. He needs adverse circumstances to overcome to get that feeling of accomplishment and fulfillment that you desire. I gotta go. If you'd like to get my help personally, marksinspiration.com is my website. If you'd like to donate to the channel, hit the PayPal donate button or the Cash App, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.